What's cooking, y'all? Welcome back to my kitchen. It's Chef Alan, and today we are making this layered pasta. That's my creation, and it's with this pasta right here, you guys. I guess it's pronounced penne. My dad said in the restaurant they call it ziti. My dad's an Italian specialist, his favorite type of food. So it's gonna be this pasta with a meat sauce layered in, and then it's gonna be a thick type of sauce with flour and milk topped on it. So what we're gonna go ahead and do is we have some water heating up on the stove, and we're gonna drop our pasta and make our meat sauce. So let's get it rolling. So we have a pot of water over here that we added a little oil to, and we're gonna add some of our penne pasta, 2 boxes. It's always better to have extra than have less. Imagine having guests over and then you don't have enough food. That'll just be awful. They'll throw shade at you, they'll talk smack, so always make a little more. So while that's in there, we're gonna go ahead and heat up our pan and put some avocado oil into it, and we're gonna add a little extra oil because we are using ground turkey that is very lean and it doesn't have a lot of fat. So we want to add oil, and after you add your oil, you want to go ahead and add your onions and bell peppers. Slowly. There you go. That's good. And we're gonna just keep them in here until they become soft, and then we'll be able to add our meat and make the sauce into it. So I switched my pan to a bigger wok so I could fit all of the meat in there because we are going to be making quite a bit. So this is what we're looking for right here. This tenderness. Make them al dente. You don't want them too cooked, because they will continue to cook. So go ahead and add your ground turkey. And you have the choice of adding ground turkey or ground beef. And the same thing with your peppers and onions. If you don't like onions, you don't have to add onions. You can add jalapenos if you want, extra spice. You can add mushrooms. I'm not adding mushrooms because some people in the house don't like mushrooms. But just add what you like. You're making it, so you can do what you want. Just break up the ground turkey until it's all cooked. So we're gonna go ahead and season with salt. Roll around. That should do. And some black pepper. I love, fresh black pepper. And I was just about to say I love fresh black pepper, but I don't like how much work you have to do for it. I mean, arms gonna. Paprika, just for color. Mix it up. If there's little lumps of meat, just break them up, because this is gonna be going in a pan in between pasta, so we want them as small as possible. So we added all our seasonings, and what we're gonna do is add some tomato paste. And the reason I'm not adding tomato sauce and I'm adding tomato paste is because it's way more concentrated and it's thicker, and that's what I like. And plus, when you buy tomato sauce, it might be a little sweet. So you can always add water to this and make it more liquidy. And plus, there's a lot of water that comes off of the. There's a lot of water that comes off of the meat, so it'll mix into that. Just turn it down a little and let it cook very slowly from here on. And our pasta is officially done, and you can tell it's done by right when it comes above the surface. We don't want it fully cooked because it'll continue to cook in the oven, you guys. Just put that on all the way low just so it can have some heat under it, and we're gonna mix this up and get started on our creamy sauce. It's gonna be on top of all this goodness. Check it out. This is looking divine right here. It has a nice chili or slobby Joe consistency. We're gonna go ahead and give this a try. Perfect. It's real nice. If you guys need to make it a little more smoother, go ahead and add water. But just leave this on low right here so it could stay warm. And we're gonna go ahead and get started on our sauce. So let your pan heat up, and then we're gonna add a stick of butter, and you're gonna need about a cup of milk. 1 stick of butter, it looks like a lot, but I promise you it isn't, into the hot pan. And all we're gonna need to do is melt it. Make sure your pan isn't on too high or else it's gonna burn. You don't want the butter to brown. And then once we melt this, we're gonna head over back to my main station so we can whip up our creamy sauce. Right about here is where you can turn it off, and we can move over here. Just let that melt. Our butter is cooled, and before we make our sauce, we're gonna go ahead and put our oven to 350 and preheat it. And once your butter chills, we're gonna slowly add room temperature milk. This has to be room temperature, and you have to consistently keep on whisking. So just whisk this up like this, and be careful, this is gonna splash. Just keep whisking it. There we go. I assure you, I promise you your arm is gonna hurt, so you're gonna really need a. This is gonna be a hell of a workout. This is gonna be gains right here. I can tell you my arm is already hurting. Okay. Once we have about 1/3 of a cup, just keep stirring that, and we're gonna slowly add in some flour. And you really need to mix this up because we're looking for a certain consistency, and we don't want it to be too thick like Alfredo sauce, but not too thin. It's gonna be right in between there. So make sure you whisk it and get all the lumps of flour broken up.
"2,000 years later."
We have been whisking vigorously for about 25 minutes, you guys. And this is the consistency we want. When you pick it up, you should be able to make an infinity sign, number 8. Like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and season this because we need to make sure everything is seasoned well. That'll do right there. Some black pepper, and this black pepper is actually from Istanbul turkey, you guys. So it has a little kick to it. It's actually spicy. It's not one of those non-flavored black peppers, but you gotta see the hassle I gotta go through to get it. So mix that up. And once this is finished, we are ready to layer it up. So let me just finish mixing this right here. And we can add some of our shredded Monterey mixed cheese. Just a little, because we're going to be putting some in between the layers of the pasta. You guys go ahead and let me know recipes you guys want to see. I do have a vegetarian recipe coming out soon. I'm going to be making Mexican food, but I just need to know what yet. I'm not sure what I'm gonna be making yet. I wanna make it very special because I don't wanna just do simple things, you know? We gotta be extravagant in my kitchen. So here's what we're gonna do. Put your pasta's ready right here. Check it. We've drained it. It's been sitting in the hot water, so it's pretty warm. And we have a pan right here. You don't want it too thin. It's about 2.5 inches. And the first thing we're gonna be adding is some pasta. So just add some of your pasta. Let's see, how's that? Good. Add a little more. Just a little more. This is gonna be enough for 2 layers right here. Even it out. A little more right here. Okay, perfect. Maybe right here. Perfect. Now, we're gonna get our meat sauce. Check this out, you guys. You can eat this by itself. It is just, oof. This is amazing right here. We're gonna lather this all over it and make sure every square inch of this has this meat sauce right here. I mean, honestly, it looks like some sort of slobby Joe or chili, if you ask me. I'm not even gonna lie. Put it all over. Perfect. Some right there. Some right there. And lather it all over. Lather? Slather? How do you say that? There we go. Perfect. Now, some cheese on top of that. This is like a type of lasagna, you guys. Penne pasta lasagna. But we didn't want to go traditional on the long strips of pasta, so we're gonna be using this penne pasta. Penne. Okay, that's perfect. And now, another layer of pasta. Slowly in. There we go. Spread this all the way out. Put that right there. You guys, this is just, I don't know how to explain this recipe. I honestly don't know how I came across it. I was just messing around in the kitchen and that's what happened. Now, what we're gonna add is since our pasta is done, we're gonna go ahead and add our sauce. We're gonna be adding this white sauce. Let me check it. When this cooks in the oven, you guys, on a high heat, we went ahead and hired our oven to about 375. It's gonna become thick and it's gonna actually have a consistency of potatoes. Like I one time made this for my family and they were like, ooh, what's that on the top? Potatoes? And I was like, nope. So just spread this all around and let's add a little cheese on top of this. All we did was smear it out just so it can be an even layer across, and just a little cheese because we don't want it to burn, you guys. Let's go ahead and add this right here. And this is ready to pop in the oven, so let's go ahead and put this bad boy in there so he can come all together nicely. Are you guys ready? Look at this bad boy right here. This can feed 12 people if they have small stomachs. If they have big stomachs, like someone I know, this can feed about, I don't know. Like if you're really hungry, this can feed like 6 people, you guys. But nonetheless, that's not important right now. Just put this in the oven at 375 for about, let's see, 15 to 20 minutes until it gets nice golden brown on the top and everything just melts together, so we can serve it like original lasagna or a pie, you guys. We'll be back when it's done. We are ready to eat, you guys. After tirelessly waiting, check it out. We put it on the top for about 5 minutes on broil. And phew, beautiful. Let's get back over here so we can try this thing. Divine. Here we go. We're gonna cut it right down here. Check it out. Listen to that crust. So, we just cut this piece right here, y'all, and I'm ready to plate this bad boy, so check it out. Get that right there. Put it in your plate. Get the rest of it. And phew. Check this out. Just the steam coming off that and the crispiness. Listen to this, you guys. Look at this. Crispiness right here. The nice creamy sauce we put on top, and then the meat sauce and the pasta. So we're gonna go ahead and give this bad boy a try. Let me get some of this thick sauce with the meat right here. Big boy bite right here, you guys. Ready? Oof, look at this. Just amazing. Perfect. I love the crispiness on the top. It really adds a different aspect to it. And you guys, this is what I envision this for. You make this, and look, you see how much this is? If you're a couple, your husband and wife, you guys take this to lunch for work. You can give this to your kids. They could take it to lunch for school. And I mean, I can't get over the crispiness. Another bite real quick. This is something else, you guys. Go ahead and give this a try, and it's really just different, something different, having fun in the kitchen instead of just having plain pasta and marinara sauce. You can make this, so go ahead and let me know how you guys liked it. Like, subscribe, comment, and turn on your post notifications, you guys, so you can know every time I post, so you won't be left in the dust, and you'll know every time I post, you'll get a notification. And you guys subscribe. Every day we're getting closer and closer to our 500 subscriber giveaway. We're giving away cash, like I've said before. So go ahead and give my recipes a try and comment down below what you guys want to see. Thank you guys for coming. Bye.